Hi everyone and welcome back to Channel 99 News. I'm your host, Dalton Callan.
And I'm Cody Wallen. And
we have your latest in news, sports, and segments, so let's get into it. Ariana Grande is organizing a concert to benefit the victims of the terror attacks after her Manchester show last week. The singer tweeted it will take place Sunday in Manchester at the Emirates Old Trafford Cricket Ground. Katy Perry, Pharrell, Coldplay, and Miley Cyrus will also perform. Grande suspended her Dangerous Woman tour in the wake of the suicide bombing. That terrorist attack killed 22 people and injured more than 60 others. The singer called the attack heinous and said that music is meant to bring people together. Tickets for the benefit concert go on sale Thursday.
The U.S. Department had a massive success Tuesday when it shot down a test missile over the Pacific Ocean. But not everybody is convinced that the missile defense system is adequate protection against threats like North Korea. CNN's Brian Todd has details. U.S. officials say it's like trying to hit a bullet with another bullet. Today, the U.S. military attempted an exceptionally difficult missile interception, its first effort to shoot down a model of a long-range intercontinental ballistic missile. In a test taking place over the Pacific Ocean, a mock enemy ICBM fired from its Marshall Islands was targeted by an interceptor fired from an underground silo at Vandenberg Air Force Base north of Santa Barbara.
So this is a
U.S. officials say the interceptor hits its target. The stakes couldn't be higher.
North Korea is working on development of an intercontinental ballistic missile that would be designed to target and hit the United States.
Adding to the pressure, the U.S. military's spotty track record in these tests. In a little over a decade, only about half the interceptors have hit their targets, and 3 of the previous 4 tests failed. Critics say the interceptors based in California and Alaska were rushed into deployment and have several mechanical problems.
Sometimes the kill vehicle did not separate from the rest of the interceptor, and at times there have also been problems with the kill vehicle itself.
The interceptor test comes as Kim Jong-un crows about a missile his regime test-fired this week, which it claims it has new in-flight guidance systems to make it more accurate.
North Korea is on the missile testing warpath right now.
A barrage about a dozen missile tests fired by Kim just this year. And tonight, his regime, in announcement, brags that Kim is preparing to send a bigger gift package to the Yankees. Senator John McCain tells Australian broadcaster he's not confident in America's missile defense systems to counter North Korea's threat.
It's acceptable for the United States of America to have an intercontinental ballistic missile or a missile aimed at Australia with a nuclear weapon on it and depend on our ability to counter it with an anti-missile capability.
A key question tonight: what are the alternatives to these flawed missile interceptors?
You have so-called left-of-launch cyber capabilities that are designed to hack North Korea's rocket systems. You also have preemption, the possibility of a preemptive attack on North Korean missile launch pads or on their missiles themselves.
Great news to PAID holders. Pennsylvanians do not have to purchase identification that complies with the Federal Real ID Act under legislation that has been signed into law by Governor Tom Wolf. Under Act 3, residents can choose between a real ID or a standard driver's license ID or a photo ID. Residents who choose the standard form of identification need a passport or other real ID compliant identification to board an airplane or enter a federal building once the new system is in place. It's not yet clear on how long it will fully take to implement the Real ID in Pennsylvania, so the Commonwealth will be requesting an extension from the federal government. Assuming the exemption is granted, Pennsylvanians will be able to continue to use their current form of state-issued identification to board airplanes or enter federal buildings. Offering residents a choice allows Pennsylvania to comply with the requirements of federal law while also avoiding unnecessary burdens on taxpayers would face higher costs for new form of identification.
The end of the year is here, and the Hazleton Area School District is hosting the annual graduation ceremony on June 12th at 6 p.m. Students should be in the high school gym no later than 5:15, and Channel 99 will be streaming the ceremony live. Ceremony practices are being held in the Hazleton Area High School parking lot on June 9th at 10 a.m. We'll be right back.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start.
That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this.
Is that brand?
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it, I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
You sure you don't want some? It's chamomile. Listen, you are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Hi, and welcome to Cinema Spotlight. I'm your host, Julie Medina.
They do not deserve you.
Not everyone is excited or able to see Wonder Woman. The government of Lebanon has banned the superhero movie. Its star, Gal Gadot, served in the Israeli army. Lebanon and Israel have been at odds since 2006 war. Two big stars, one even bigger mountain, Idris Elba and Kate Winslet, are strangers forced to depend on each other to survive after a plane crash in the mountain between us. The first trailer just dropped. The movie lands on October.
Hi, I'm George Beard, and this is my best friend Harold Hutchins.
We just make comics and try to make each other laugh.
And this old guy is Mr. Krupp.
George, Harold!
He's the worst principal in the world.
Ever since you've attended this school, you've been responsible for one prank after another.
And when one prank is one too many,
I'm going to have you two placed in separate classes. We're going to annihilate your friendship.
George, do something. Put the pin down, Mr. Krupp.
everything changes in Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. After he's hypnotized by two students voiced by Kevin Hart.
Oh, that tiger was crazy.
And Thomas Middleditch.
Actually fly!
A school principal is convinced he's a superhero.
Is it okay that I'm kind of loving this?
Yes and no, but mostly yes.
Fear not, I will set you free.
Ow! Ow! What is wrong with you?
The kids struggle to control Captain Underpants as he tries to save the city.
Here, let me help. You're welcome.
Though he's actually making things worse.
You monster! I think I'm starting to tire him out!
But things get real when a true villain arrives.
Class, I'm your cool little teacher, not some scary guy with a secret evil agenda. Guys, I totally got this. Yeah, totally, he's got it.
That's it for this edition of Cinema Spotlight, and this will be my last time on air. For your fellow Career Center student will be graduating with the class of 2017. Tune in next year with Sam Colon when he takes over. Have a great rest of the week.
Welcome to the final coup de grace for Gamers Only, a show where I talk about various things about video games. Since this is the final episode for Gamers Only, I don't have a particular topic to talk about, so let's rush through as many topics as we can. First up, we got Fire Emblem Warriors, a collaboration between Tecmo Koei and Nintendo, have a Fire Emblem game with Dynasty Warriors gameplay. Recently, Marth got revealed as a playable character, as well as two new characters, Sion and Leon. Next up, we got Summer Lesson. Namco's VR game about absolutely nothing is getting a physical release with English subtitles. The physical release will include all the DLC, so yeah, I guess you're interested in this kind of thing, you can get it. Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy fans were disappointed that we announced at Square. We wouldn't expect Kingdom Hearts 3 or Final Fantasy 7 Remake to come out within the next 3 years, so back to waiting we go. Nep Connect Chaos Champeru is coming out on June 7th in Japan. It's a strategic card game coming out for the PS Vita, will be starring Hyperdimension Neptune characters. Now, remember Pokemon Go? Want to know how much money it made? Well, for each sponsorship location, the store would have to pay Niantic 50 cents per daily visit. Now let's do some math. In Japan, there's 3,000 McDonald's, and each of those McDonald's gets 2,000 visits per day. That adds up to Niantic being paid $3 million by McDonald's every day for Pokemon Go sponsorship. Sonic Mania has finally got a release date on consoles. It'll be coming out on August 15th, 2017 for PS4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PC. That's all from me for the final time, but you want to hear more from me, you can go on youtube.com and search up Scapes Reviews. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the last sports and sports journalism of the year with me, Dalton Cowan. And I'm very sad it will be the last sports and sports journalism, but it will be a fun one today, as I'm picking out my team of the year in soccer, or as they call it, football. Now I picked the 4-4-2 formation to make things easier. So now for my pick in net, I picked the goalkeeper from Juventus, Gianluigi Buffon. Now Buffon is 39 years old, and at 39, this is the best we might have seen of Buffon, and this man is still playing for his country. And he led Juventus to their 7th straight Serie A title. And good luck to him in the Champions League final on Saturday. Now at left back, he plays for SC Bayern Munich, it's David Alaba. Now Alaba helped lead Bayern to another title. Now for my first choice at center back is a man from Tottenham Hotspur, Young Vertonghen. Now even though Tottenham finished second, Vertonghen let in the second least amount of goals this year. My second choice at center back is the man Chelsea brought back this year, David Luiz. Now Luiz was brought back and helped Chelsea win the title. My last choice at defense at right back is Antonio Valencia. My first choice in midfield at left wing is Philippe Coutinho from Liverpool, the little magic man. Liverpool fans, you better hope he does not leave during the summer. Now for my first choice at central mid is N'Golo Kante from Chelsea. Now Kante proved this year he was no fluke, and to me he's the best central midfielder in the world. My second choice at central mid is from Swansea City, and he's Iceland as well, the Iceman, Sigurdsson. Now Sigurdsson was responsible for most of Swansea's goals this year and turned into one of the best central midfielders in the Prem. My last choice in midfield, at right wing, he plays for PSG in Ligue 1 and France, and it's Angel Di Maria. All I have to say to everybody is, why did United let him go? Now for the two men up front. Now first is the man Zlatan Ibrahimovic from Manchester United. And the last pick is a shock one from Celtic FC and the Scottish Prem. It's Moussa Dembele. Now Dembele is the best young player in Europe, and he might move during the summer window. Now in other news, LeBron James' house was vandalized yesterday in Los Angeles with a hate message put on the house. LeBron was not home at the time since he was at the NBA Finals, and he talked about it after he practiced. So I will be back after it's over.
My family is safe, and you know, that's what's important.
The police have not made any arrests in the case. Now I just wanted to say thank to everyone who have watched us over the past 3 years, and to all my friends and family, thank you. And Mr. Pizer, without you, the Dalton that people have seen the last 3 years wouldn't have been possible without you. So thank you, Pizer, for everything. Well, for the final time for sports and sports journalism, I'm Dalton Callan. I will see you all soon.
My name is Mark Streamer. I'm here with your weather. Last show? Last time here? What? Well, let's get up to see what today's weather is. Well, it's currently 64.8 degrees, the high 71, and a low of 49. Sunrise was at 5:34 a.m. and sunset is 8:29 p.m. We all got mistakes here, so let's continue on with the 7-day forecast, all right?
BCTV. We hope that you enjoyed every show and hope that you tune back next year for more segments, news, and sports.
Thank you all for watching, for everything. And from all the seniors here at Channel 99, we would like to thank you for the last 3 years. Goodbye, everyone.
Stay classy, Hazleton.
Oh.